Not too long ago, I was talking to a few friends about making a shout out for them because they've been helping me with YouTube and a few other things. On making the actual shout out, I decided instead of just doing a small shout out video, I would turn it into a huge project, not only doing a shout out to them, but doing a shout out to pretty much every major player that has helped me, my site, my channel, my Twitter feed, the list goes on over the past 2 years. So, first we have David Alonso. He is the former press relation from NIS America and the current press relations staff for Idea Factory International. He is the very first press contact I ever had, and I still have him as a press contact, and he is an extremely nice and receptive person. Also note that he is the only actual developer or publisher that's in this list. Next is Gadget girl Kylie. Kylie has been around in the Vita community a lot longer than I have, and she's given me some shoutouts on Twitter, as well as some very solid advice. It was actually Kylie that pointed me in the direction of the PlayStation TV as far as video capture and video reviews go. The next on the list is Hackinformer from Hackinformer.com. Hackinformer has helped me with a ton of stuff over the past 2 years. He directed me to my current hosting provider, Web Hosting Hub, which has proved to be a very good decision. He's also helped me advertise my PlayStation TV compatibility list, as well as giving me advice here and there on new things I can implement. The next is Christina, spelled Kurisutina. She doesn't have a big YouTube channel or a big website, but she has helped me probably the most out of everyone from the past 2 years. She is constantly giving me advice, ideas, feedback, the list goes on. She even has given me a lot of advice and feedback for the conversion from Vita reviews to reviews to go. Next up is the Vita Lounge. Although there is a lot of bad blood and a big sense of competition between their admin and my site since I made my forum, the Vita Lounge helped me a lot when I first got started. They're actually the first people I asked for advice when I first made the site, and they directed me towards social media in general, and especially Twitter, as a good place to find Vita fans. On a secondary note, one of their writers, whose name is Brad, the username is spelled VONGREUTZ, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. He has helped me a lot with my PlayStation TV compatibility list, and he is one of the only staff members there that has kept up with me on Twitter. The last contact in the main section is Vita Player. They have their own website. They have talked to me off and on Twitter through direct messages, but they've helped me a ton because they have the most updated Europe-based PlayStation TV compatibility list, and on their page, just like I link off to them, they link off to me, and that has gotten my PlayStation TV list a lot of traffic. So now that the main section is done, let's talk about some other people. Here are some regular friends, not especially from one specific type of media. Ender Jeff, Emerald Jirachi, Nazar Ops, otherwise known as PS Vita Unity, and Simon, aka Simpo Plays on YouTube. These are good friends. Ender Jeff and Nazar Ops I have known since before I made my site through an old forum called the PS Vita Forum. Emerald Jirachi and Simon are fairly new to me, but they've helped me with YouTube nonetheless. Our next section will be a Twitter-based section. We're giving a shout out to AnimeX, Chris, otherwise known as Bramblett, Gabriel Forever, GamerJack, JH Booze, Lots of Nintendo, and Real Vita Gamer. These are some of the biggest Twitter contacts that have helped me outside of who I've already mentioned. Anime and Chris have been in good contact with me about press releases, and I've gotten back with them about who's offering Vita review codes, and they've done the same for me. Gabriel has given me a ton of feedback. He's actually the ultimate reason that I ended up making a non-compatible PlayStation TV guide as well as a compatibility PlayStation TV guide. He also was the first to suggest that I change the name of my backwards compatibility reviews to retro reviews. Now, Jack has helped me a lot with my PlayStation TV list. There are a lot of times when I'll have trouble with developers and publishers getting back to me regarding whether their game is playable on the PlayStation TV or not. Aside from Brad from the Vita Lounge, Gamer Jack has come forward a lot and tested stuff for me. JH Booze is one of the big Vita Twitter users, and he's been retweeting and helping me with stuff ever since I started. Lots of Nintendo used to be a staff member on my site. He never wrote for me per se in regards to reviews, but he did help me with some Europe giveaways. Finally, Real Vita Gamer. I wouldn't say they're a brand new contact, but they're not a contact I've had since I started doing the Twitter thing. But they have been there. They are very receptive with me, and they do a lot to help retweet my content. The final section is in regards to my forum, forum.reviewstogo.com. I have 4 forum members that I want to mention and make note of. The first is Agent York, the second is Benna, the third is Corrugated Fox, and the last is Tashe, Tashe. All of them except for Fox I've known for a long time and from a previous forum, PS Vita Forum. Fox is a fairly new person, at least in terms of since I made my forum, and has done a great job at making the forum a bit of a nice little casual place to go to instead of a dead ghost town. York and Fox are also to be thanked because they are one of the main reasons that my Kickstarter that helped upgrade the site succeeded instead of failed. Well, that's my video. I do not mean any offense to anyone that was not listed in here. If you weren't listed by name, then either I didn't think of you when I was making the list, or you didn't help me nearly as much as the people who I did list did. And this is Reviews2Go signing off. I will see you in the next video review, which will more likely be the PS Vita version of Bastion.